Hello, we're back, everybody.
Oh.
We were talking about a funny Scoot pic, where he looks very young and
When you
funny.
watched Godzilla, Scoot let me know and I had told him I was excited to watch the episode cause I was saving it for when I finished my commissions so I could
Let me just
draw
confirm that
another
I
Scoot
am
scene.
thinking of the
I'm
exact
still
same
excited
picture.
to see it
Can
and
you show it to
finish
me?
my drawing. Love you guys.
I'm sorry?
Show it to me for a second. I just want to confirm that I...
Show it to Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Happens in that space of connection.
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
And then I have this picture
It's
of
a funny
him
pic.
from the
Yeah,
pandemic.
I remember this. He looked. It's funny because like he was really going for that. You know, like it's a picture of him like this was at the trucker rally, right? Like
Yep.
when they were getting an interview and they were like, "That guy looks interesting. Let's talk to
Yep.
him." And I think they were hoping he would like be one of the truckers.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Yeah,
that.
he was being really sarcastic
Yeah,
about it, and then
yeah.
after they left, he said to us, like, oh, no, they think I was with the anti-maskers,
Yeah.
don't they? And we're like, yeah, and he goes, oh, no! And I kept threatening to take that picture and change the caption
Yeah.
underneath that said, local pedophile,
Yeah.
but I just got kind of lazy about it and then forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
He would have been fine with that. Oops. I like the music a lot in this game.
I haven't been really like paying attention to it. It all seems kind of like generic, ambient.
Generic?
Like I'm not really like.
Scott hit me up a few times on
fine.
Twitter when he
Okay.
had
Nothing
problems
like-
like car
haven't, like,
issues and needed cash.
Gotten anything
Now,
profound
after
from it
listening
yet.
to you guys, I'm wondering, did he just hit me up with a story every so often cause I was good for a quick buck? Money well spent either way.
I guess we'll never know.
I think
yeah.
I think we know.
What are you gonna do, sue him? Too late. Sorry.
Wish I got to see you guys live back in March. I looked forward to every and Pals and the Oscars stream every year. Forever a Twilight brother. He's wrestling Jacob in a ladder match in heaven.
I can't believe he was Team Edward. It doesn't like.
Sorry, what?
I can't believe he was Team Edward.
Well,
like,
yeah, because fucking Jacob's a pedophile.
Yeah, but Jacob transforms.
not even just a.
into
Is there a word for?
werewolf.
Wait, like there's different words for different types of pedophiles.
Yeah, like
he was like fresh out the womb, like got a bang. Like he was literally locked on from the moment that creepy ass baby
listen,
exited the
this
womb.
is not about Jacob's sex life.
Jacob
This
is a
about,
It's about whether or not he's a dog.
He's
This
a
is,
dog.
this is about whether or not Jacob has the power of transformation.
Oh,
Like, how does
yeah,
Scoot-
but it's
you know what I'm
dog
saying?
TF.
I don't know.
Like, really?
It's
like,
different.
I think there must be like accounts of us having had this conversation before because I feel like we have. But like, would you transform if you had to TF into a dog? And
That-
I've asked Scoot that question.
That is a tough question.
Yeah,
That is a tough question.
it's a hard one.
Because you get
I
to
think you should-
TF,
Yeah.
which is very important to Scott.
Oh yeah.
But
Understandable even.
being a dog, I don't know. Oh,
Did he ever try to? Did he try to get you in? He converted you to furry. Did he try to get you into the TF?
no. No. I was never, like, I never really...
Oh, so that was just a part of your branding, like, because you were like you had some of the TF branding, right?
I mean, people
I think
people
he even
would...
got art of yes.
I just assumed you were into it too.
No.
I
But
did
Scoot,
too.
Scoot just kind of.
We all assumed.
Okay.
He would get it commissioned or get it for free because it's Scott. And he would just be like, "Oh, look at this cool art that people gave us." And I was like, "Uh-huh."
Guess we got to use it on all of our stuff now.
Yeah. No, I don't like the full I mean, he liked the stages.
The partial, yeah.
He
This is
liked
one
the
of my-
stages.
This is one of my favorite.
weird
Adam,
halfway.
This is one of my favorite Scoot Adam moments. Is when Scoot's making fun of. I can't remember what it was, but there's a clip of it where he's making fun of like, some guy's like sexual fetish, and then Adam turns to him and he goes, "Your stuff's weird too." The like half transformed shit, like that's weird. And he just kind of got all bashful and quiet. And just like every time, I don't get to see Scoot embarrassed often, so I relish when I do, because he embarrassed
Glad to
people
have
and
gotten
was-
him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's a pleasure that few get to experience.
I like
Yeah.
that you were bluntly honest with him. Because he likes a very
Some people
niche
need to
thing.
just step outside their perspective for a moment and remember what they are. Every once in a while, I'm like, dude, you're a furry. Sometimes you got to just
great.
keep people in check.
Yeah, he got a lot of the half transformed stuff, and that he would send me stuff, and I'm like, all right.
Mhm.
He got very excited over it.
No. I like the end result. Like I like the fully TF'd thing.
Sure, yeah.
That stuff I really like. And there's a lot of like great art that got drawn of both of
While I
us.
was
If it's
referring to
wait,
the
end
video
result
Jacob's
fully
Land
TF'd is no
Sword,
different
the
than just
idea
furry
of
art then.
Scoot fighting
Yeah, he
Jacob
just-
from
If
If it's
Twilight
end
was
result,
way
there is no
funnier.
TF.
Yeah, I don't care
You
about
just like the anthro.
I just like the anthro stuff.
Okay.
That looks great. But Scott was very much about like, oh, the claws are about to break through or like
Yeah.
bursting through the boots. He, like I'm sure he told you guys, but he loved the tail bursting through the
Oh,
pants
of
in
course.
Jumanji.
He told us that all the time.
He would tell me that constantly, and I was
Little
like,
monkey
yeah.
boy.
Yeah. But like that's the stuff he really liked, and I liked the visual like end result of like this is incredible.
Dry Juice says that he told her German Shepherd only. And then
Well, we know why.
More Gears says I absolutely believed that Drew was fully into the TF, but
Yeah.
also that was a quote from Pepper. Typed
Honestly,
by-
like that's
typed
funny
by
because now
Moore.
this is like a rumor you must dispel.
I just
'cause this
we
is
I
going-
just don't ask questions about people, and I just leave. I'm a very like
I'm a little nosy. I don't mind.
I'm not nosy.
I mean,
I just kind of leave people to their own things, and
the thing is like people
doesn't
like
affect my life.
people like being asked about the things that they like.
Yeah, but
That's
I don't
my-
wanna-
That's my rationale, so I don't mind.
I
Like,
don't
kind
know
of-
if that's necessarily true for everybody.
It's
I
true
just-
for, not everybody, maybe even not even a majority of people, but it's true for a chunk of people enough that I feel relatively comfortable asking people about
Okay.
their interests and
My
hobbies.
mom died Final Destination logging truck style.
What
I
the
deal
fuck?
with it through humor, and I'd love to know what jokes Scott would have made.
That sucks.
Wow.
That's very dark.
Final Destination style.
I know.
He would have
What?
joked that he didn't get the splitter in half himself.
All right, what response
you.
should I give to what? Should I give another what? I'm going the lighthouse. I'm going what? Who? I'm 1K. What's your name? Silly name. Nice to meet you, silly name.
Let's
Would
all
sigh if I could.
thankful to Scoot for leaving so many memories for the people around him, and I am thankful to you, Adam, for sharing some of those memories on the internet, so that even a complete stranger like me can share some of the grief, if even only a little bit.
It was kind of weird, because when you're stuck, when you're just like in the regular pattern of doing things for so long, you don't think about the totality. But when I saw like a playlist that Scoot had made himself on his own channel of just everything that he'd appeared in on one of my channels, it's like, what the fuck, 600 videos or
Yeah.
some shit? It's like, really? Wow,
Wow. Yeah.
that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Very prolific. And he got a lot of energy too. Like, I don't have that kind of stamina where, even at the end of like a long, like however many hours, I can still be cracking jokes and interacting with chat. But
Oh,
he was
yeah.
always,
Yep.
he was always very
Yep.
on the ball, as it were.
Yeah, we made sure that there was like a cutoff point, like a dedicated, like done by 11 p.m.
Yeah.
sort of thing. Because otherwise I would just be doing it fucking forever. Because what's kind of funny is like you get to this point when you're streaming where like if you're doing it for a while and you're kind of like low on energy,
Yeah.
in your mind you're thinking like, oh, there's just like all this silence and I'm like not cracking jokes. But then you look back at the stream later and it's like, oh, it's just like a normal stream. It's just like mentally you're kind of like
Yeah.
in the moment you think it's worse or whatever. But
Yeah. I think you eventually just get comfortable with the natural pace of your own ability to interact with and make content if you want. Yeah. I was always like, it was always inspirational in a way. I'm like, that's cool, but I just can't do that.
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot of spending your Saturday resting so that you'd have all the energy in the world for Sunday with him.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't like cons. I've been
No?
to one, and it's not for me.
Can you ask
Which one did you go to?
The
Yes.
one in Vegas, like last year.
BLS. No, not BLS.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was the first one I'd ever
LVFC.
been to.
LVFC, yeah.
And the amount of times he would try to pressure me into going, try to just take me to the ones that were local, and then get mad at me when I told him I didn't want to go.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, you go. I'm not stopping you from going. You go. He's like, no, we're going together. I'm like, no. Either you go by yourself or no one's going. I'm not going. And he just like would always try to pressure me into going, no matter how much. Like, oh, it's just on the other side of the bridge. And I'm like, yeah, and like, yeah, we'll just pop in. I'm like, you can go. You can
Feel
feel
like
free.
something's
You don't have to
there.
do it.
What
just
was
'cause
that
of me.
like? Would he like hold your hand and try to drag you like to panels or to like what was that like? I'm just so curious like what that experience was like for you.
Yeah, was he even doing actual con stuff? Like
Yeah,
we
what
were
was he
mostly
doing
just
at
doing
the
Vegas
con?
stuff. Yeah, right.
We were barely at the con, to be fair. But like,
What the hell?
I think you broke the game, Adam.
oh,
Never mind, you didn't. That's just part of the game.
row.
That's definitely just a Easter egg. The devs love Easter eggs.
Yeah, no, like he just.
I don't think it was Dune. I think that was more Tremors.
That was Tremors.
Yeah. I think the car there is probably a giveaway.
Is this because you've wandered out into the desert?
Yeah. Although I guess Tremors is Dune.
What was Tremors again?
Tremors is just if you took the sandworm from Dune and that was just the whole concept of the
It's,
movie. It was like,
yeah.
we gotta kill this thing.
Not to be too nerdy about it, but
All right.
the Tremors are actually based off of the Mongolian death worms,
Okay.
and I don't
I
know.
never actually saw Tremors.
I don't know what that means. It's
supposed to be good though.
It's
People seem
fun.
to enjoy it. It seems like it knows what it is to some extent.
It does. It's
Like it's
it's
campy.
Kevin Bacon and Burt Ward just saying "son of a bitch" a lot.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. We're being brought some food.
We've been gifted.
Shout out to Shay.
Thank you so much,
Aw,
Shay.
Thank you, Shay.
Thank you. I will try not to. Sure. Okay, thank you.
It's a little bit spicy because they didn't pack the peppers in the bag, so I used Cums peppers.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Shay. Good to go.
Thank you
All right, we'll
so
take a
much,
tiny food
Shay.
break.
Really appreciate it.
Hello, we're back, everybody. What was that question?
I was asking Drew if he chose to be a cat or if Scott
Hey,
made that decision.
guys.
Yeah, I was also
Just
curious
wanted
about
to
that.
say thanks for opening up about our favorite tiger. Gonna miss Scott like crazy. Thick hog for life. Love, Grinkowski.
Thank you.
Oh, it doesn't know how to say Gronkowski properly. I don't know what this is.
Oh,
No, you know what? Honestly, and this is a terrible thing that I have to admit out loud on a
yes.
platform that everyone will hear. Initially, I was going to be an African wild dog.
Yes! I fucking knew it.
But then, I don't know, just like talking with Scott and stuff, I was like, I said to him, I'm like, I would be a tiger, but you're already a tiger. And then he's like, well, what's your second favorite big cat? And then we had a very long
Has to be a big
conversation
cat.
about favorite big cats. And it was like, well, snow leopards, because they're beautiful and they like attack from above. And I was like, they're sneaky and I'm sneaky. So I'm like, you know what? Snow leopard, done. So yes, I was almost a dog.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to hear that. You know what? Please take this as a compliment. You give me dog vibes. But you know, obviously, I think the big cat thing turned out really good. I think
did.
it was a good choice. And
Scoot will always
Scoot,
be
if-
my favorite big cat.
yeah, Scoot is nothing if not tenacious about his cat
Yeah.
affinity
Oh, yeah.
and depth.
Yeah, we've done a lot of bullying of people who aren't cats.
yeah.
of course, that's what cats do.
It's 100%.
That's all you do.
100%.
That's the whole point of being a cat. Is you bully.
In a playful manner, but also in a mean
It's
manner.
bringing back racism in an acceptable manner.
Yeah.
Always be yourself. Unless you can be a tiger, then always be a tiger. Tiger love.
Correct.
Less than 3.
Correct. Always be a tiger.
Okay. I see no objects that I can Pick up. All I see, I know that I need that box so I can get up here. That's where I need to go. These panels, this is opening here.
Now I'm not trying to start anything, but I did propose to Scoot in lethal company and he did say yes. I'll miss my cat husband.
Okay, I walked in front of that. Now that's on. Okay, I see what I've done. I figure it out. All right. Moving them one step at a time. Now I'm blocking this one. Now I'm doing this. There we go. Now I do the exact same thing again. There we go. The puzzle that took the longest was the first one.
That I still didn't know what to call
Had to get
what I was
back into the game.
experiencing. I guess love seemed like a term that
Her
only applied
S's
to our
are her
ancestors,
sounds are very
with
pronounced.
their hormones and instincts and strange fleshy organs. Surely we were too different to experience that.
She's programmed that
The
way.
really funny thing is that I was thinking exactly like an ancient human child. Pretending I was
An ancient
above it all.
baby?
Ancient baby.
Old baby.
All right. Thank you for the gift subs.
Thank you, Sir Space.
All right, what's the next one I need to do? We need that one. We need to...
The brownie story will always be my favorite Scoot moment in your streams. He will truly be missed, cat love.
Oh, we got that one. Now just one left.
Yeah, I feel like Scoot really weaponized that story
Yeah.
and enjoyed wielding it.
He do be doing that.
He told me it several times, even though he had already told me.
And he definitely enjoyed that story. He enjoyed telling that story.
Yeah.
He enjoyed that. He enjoyed that it kept going. Like it was kind of like a saga. Like it didn't just end.
Yep.
It was
there.
it was a saga.
Oh, somebody. Edgy Berserker said PG Cums. I don't know if you guys heard that story.
No, you have to.
Sorry, what's this?
So Edgy Berserker said, thanks to the pod, I randomly think of the term PG Cums,
Oh.
which is a nickname that was given to Scott because he had openly admitted on the podcast that he has often pleasured himself to artwork that's not even sexual in any manner.
Same.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh. So I guess
Go on,
I'm the
go-
freak.
go on.
I'm the one who's wrong.
Please
Look,
give me more tea.
I mean,
I want to
if-
hear more.
It was allowed in the Lion King movie, then theoretically it's not intended to be sexual.
Well, let's put a pin in that.
A group of PG Cums.
Tell me about the his PG.
Well, that was just the nickname because he was like, oh, like I often jerk off to things that aren't even like considered porn, and I just like looked at him like I was so confused by the statement, and then somebody in the comments under the video started calling him PG Cums, and like as if it was like a rapper name,
Yeah.
and he like. I mean, he thought it was funny, but he also didn't want to be called PG Cums. But then I just started
So of
calling
course,
him it
so yeah, you
forever.
just call him PG Cums.
And yeah.
Fuck.
Thank you, J Rock.
It should be in the Urban Dictionary.
Been a very hard week and hearing about Scoot didn't make it easier, but the stream and hearing about him has helped a lot.
Thank
Love
you.
you guys and RIP to the bestest big cat.
Yeah, it's helping
Thank
us too. Thanks, J-Rock, for the gift subs. So I want to find out a way to block this one, which I'm doing right now, but then also block that red one there. So how could I... If I got another laser to block that red one, maybe.
Oh, he didn't get to see the Trump-Biden debate.
Nope.
If that's even happening,
I
we'll
hope
see.
that happens, but he
Yeah,
would've
I'll be
missed them
watching.
on that. That's a shame. That would have been really fun to watch with him.
The world's gonna change like a fuck ton over the next
Probably.
5 years from AI and shit, so nobody's prepared. It's gonna be completely different. That one there.
I got a nice DM from Pepper Coyote who said he's not against rap. It's just the thing he's the least experienced in. So I apologize, Pepper, that you're least experienced in the one thing Scott and I wanted to make you to make for us.
Well, I think the mix turned out really good.
100%,
so
yeah.
Maybe you should explore it more.
Make a rap album.
Scott was my baby, even though he was 10 years older than me. I love you, ancient Gromer baby Scoot.
Thank you, Dry Juice.
Thank you, Dry Juice.
He liked like 2000s rap, R&B, like rap and hip hop.
Yeah.
And even the 90s stuff. Like he was super. He had like
Oh.
a decent encyclopedic knowledge
He did.
of.
Oh, yeah.
Those,
He did.
those groups.
And he knew a lot of the lyrics and stuff, too.
Yeah.
Like, he could sing along to most of that stuff.
I've opened the door. Now it's just a matter of getting back there. Is there a ladder?
I'm not going to confirm nor deny if Scott said the word, but when you're in the privacy of your own car, it's a free space and you can do whatever you want. There's no rules. We heard a song that said there's no
I
rules.
will not confirm nor deny whether or not I've ever heard Scott say the word. We'll leave that up to
And
mystery.
How are you holding up? Losing a friend like Scott is devastating, and I hope you're holding up okay. Sending love to all of you.
I mean, we're here on this stream right now, and I think this has been really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
We all appreciate all of your support. So thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, I think laying on the community and being social in this way is a good way.
And also,
go
I got to
about it.
shout out Livio Lepetti's donation a while back was $100 fucking. So
Huge.
Wow.
thank you.
Thank you.
No one's made me feel more violated. Here's to the handsomest, youngest ancient baby there was. Thank you.
Less than 3, less than 3.
I might have soft locked myself on this one. How do I even get the... Yeah, I think I soft locked myself. How do I... What's the no soft lock button? Restart checkpoint. There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only way I was able to do that before was by fucking up this door. But then I was like, hey, I soft locked myself. So is there a way to get back here? Because now this is open. But now it's just a matter of like, okay, well, how do I even... Why does that continue to be open when I don't even see that thing going to it? That might be a glitch.
Yeah, I don't know where that blue beam is coming from.
Now, like, how do I get back? That's the real trick here. Shut up, Sonics. You shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you.
Scott was such a good sport about people in chat technically sexually harassing him.
Well, he did the same
I
to
was
many
gonna
others,
say,
so yeah. I think
it's because
he dealt more of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Still
Oh,
some of my
I was able to open the
favorite
door
content
again.
from your
Okay, this is
YouTube
self-charging
of the
for some
devouring.
reason.
You could really see
Okay,
the
we got
love
it.
between y'all as friends less than 3.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
It's
What
funny
I
that it says
never
less than
considered
3
was that stripped of biological
instead of heart or
necessity
something.
and physical need.
Well, maybe
As
they,
well
if they
as
did a
I
heart, it
always
would be
wonder
fine.
if the line from 10
Stigmas
years, I'd
and
kill
taboos
myself now
our
if that tiger
ancestors
could sing in
associated with
reference
their
to Scott.
bodies.
And if
No.
so, what's the meaning behind it?
That was not in
Sure.
reference to Scott. There was another tiger I knew.
Powerful.
Those are songs from when I was
That
like
we
a
can love
teenager.
with fewer distractions than they could. And so the experience
And maybe
is
I'll
all
explain the
more
lyrics someday.
overwhelming. I do
You gotta
think we
leave it
should
up to
learn
the
simulate
interpretation
some
of the
those
listener.
Biological processes.
Yeah.
Would be fun.
We got some green. What is this going to turn into?
What does green do?
Okay, green is not affected by the inverters, it seems. Green just is green.
Much love to you all greater than 3.
Or it's not even...
Thanks, Taco.
It's not even
Thank you.
actually... Yeah, it's not even converting to anything. Thank you. What if I do that? And then... Okay, yeah, green doesn't even do anything.
You just walk past everything.
Yeah, but then this is blocked. So I need red here.
But where's...
I don't think I ever asked Scoot's opinion on
Oh.
that song "Eye of the Tiger," so I don't have any insight
There's
on
blue
it.
here.
I'm sure he would refer to it as some form of unblinking eye of the tiger, implying
He
it's
probably liked it because it had tigers in it.
yeah.
He's not. He wasn't the. I mean, you know, I was gonna say he wasn't like the hardest person to impress, but if you're doing something like TF, you had to get it right.
That's true. He
Like,
was very particular.
You
about
better have
that.
tails.
Yeah.
Like you don't have tails, you're fucking up.
And paws, beans for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to. Oh yeah, a man of very particular tastes.
Scott, you were the coolest cat to ever exist and diabolically funny at that. Hope you're partying on the Rainbow Bridge. Pouring one out to you.
Thank you, thank you.
Can we build Scoot a giant pyramid and put his most treasured items inside, such as championship belts, tails, and gale?
I would be honored to be among his
Hope
most
everyone
cherished
had
items.
their delicious 3-green salad today. R.I.P. Scoot, the true Tiger King.
He is the true Tiger King. We're so close.
Just that far one, right?
Scoot also didn't eat the crusts of
Oh yeah, he
pizza.
never ate the crust on pizza.
No
And that
crusts.
killed
The beauty
me.
of Scoot is that he never got well known enough that random people on Twitter would get angry at him for having opinions, unlike some certain film YouTuber.
Yeah.
So everyone who know about him loved him. Big Cat was
He didn't have enough haters.
Yeah, he didn't.
It's been long said about Scoot. He didn't have enough
I've
haters.
been a big fan of him and the crew for 10 plus years, so this loss hit hard. A lot of me and my best friends' fab inside jokes are niche deep cut quotes from Scoot, so his memory really will live on. Sending kisses from myself and my fat orange cat less than 3.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did he tell you guys about the DMs he would get about being Steve Harvey?
Oh, Steve. I gave him the idea for that. The Steve Harvey Oswald.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So his
Oh,
Twitter
yes,
like
yes.
surname, right? So people, I'm not going to speculate their age or race, but would often send him messages
As if,
he was Steve Harvey.
That's funny.
And like some of them were pretty, like one of them, somebody was like, my lawyer couldn't get me out of this thing. I was really wondering if you could like retweet my thing for support. And Scott's response to anyone that would message him thinking he was Steve Harvey would be, follow me first. And then they would follow him and then he would just ignore it. So
That's
like
funny.
several of his followers were older people of a certain race who thought he was Steve Harvey.
That's funny.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I wish he'd sent me like screen caps of the Converse, because that's pretty funny.
Oops. Oh shit! But then that's red. Oh. So
Is it
we
a color
want
thing,
to
like green is blue and red together or something. I don't know how that works.
No, these inverters, what are they called? Yeah, inverters. They only invert from blue to red, and the green doesn't affect them. The only reason I'm using greens is to try and like block out other things that are happening. So I'm gonna try now to just block this one out like that. No, because that doesn't fulfill that connection. So what if I... And then I... Oh! So close. So close. Keep connections. Yeah, and then I try that one. Oh!
Oh,
Yes! Yes! I'm glad Scoot was here to see the Killer
When we
Bean
started living
movie in
together,
4K.
I thought I figured it all out. Everything would be
Left,
smooth
right,
sailing
left.
from now on.
Right, left, left.
I
Right,
still
left,
had
right,
so
right.
much to learn
Left,
about
left,
love.
right, left. Down.
Even for us, it's messy.
Thank you.
You find someone who seems to be the perfect match for you, who seems necessary in your life. And then you realize all the ways in which you don't fit together at all. Because nothing in this world is perfect.
This track's new. Okay. So we want the red going there and the blue going there. So we got the blue going there. Easy. Easy. What? Yeah. Did that work? How come that doesn't work? It should work. What's not working? Why isn't this open? The power is going to the door. Why isn't it open? Is this a glitch?
Maybe that one up top is blocking?
Oh, the one up top. You're right. There should be blue there. Thank you.
I don't know how you get to that.
But then I have to make the red go all the way.
Has the door opened? Wait, check the door.
It's
Oh,
not
never
open.
mind.
Oops. The red one's there, blue one's there. We're gonna deselect these. I'm just gonna try this. No? Blue. Okay, so the only way to get the blue one at the top seems to be if I have one blue source and then those two selected. And now it's just a matter of how do I maintain the red going all the way around? Do I just strengthen the connections of these other ones? Not quite. What if I... So how come it's only the one on the left that... in those top two...
Yeah.
that decides...
Maybe...
Okay, I'm just going to reset everything for a second. Okay. So for sure to get... So we got red there now. And then to get blue there, we definitely need to do that. We still have red and blue. Keep connections. Oops. Damn it. What if I make a line with the blue up here? Oops. Damn it. So close. I just don't want that to get rid of the red. And it got rid of the red. Why is it only doing it on the left side? What the frick? What the heck? Attacks on yaks, another work in progress of our lovely boy. Thank you. That looks beautiful. Well, that's a great fan art we've seen over the past week, for sure. I mean, longer than the past week.
Don't
even.
have much money ATM, so I gave
Nice.
$19, keeping it conservatively in the teens like Scoot would have wanted. Love and miss you, big cat.
Thank you.
I like that people really understood his sense of humor.
The edge will live on. Why doesn't it work? It's not possible. Why doesn't it work? Why? Tell me why it's not possible. I forget the exact quote.
He says something like, he calls him
It's
something.
just not.
Why isn't it possible, you moron? Or some shit like that. It's a good delivery.
I love American Psycho.
It's a great movie.
It's so rewatchable and so quotable. Every scene is like 10 out of 10.
You stupid bastard. That was it, yeah. You stupid bastard.
Why isn't it possible, you stupid bastard? No. Fucking. Why?
Yeah, I had an edgy joke about Scott that I thought of, but I'm not comfortable enough saying it out loud because I know he'd think it was funny, but I don't know.
Tell me later.
I will.
Keep it in your pocket.
Yeah.
There's enough Scoot content. You could probably just get a bunch of recording clips and make a soundboard.
Make a soundboard of Scott.
Yeah, just reacting to random shit.
Oh no.
Things I don't want clipped for $500. Correct. Correct. I don't want my first appearance on here to be clipped by me saying a joke about Scott.
So we have to keep in mind what it was teaching us earlier, basically.
Yeah, let's
Is
do that.
where-
I'll pretend that I was following.
Where you place the connections, it'll have a certain amount of range as to where it will cancel other connections out. So like this going here, you can see that it goes like halfway up those lines.
Right.
And so that fulfills this.
Why does it only go up halfway?
Just because it's competing with that source
Right.
connected there. And that just happens to be where halfway
Right.
between those two connections. And so the only way, what if I just did fucking every single one of them blue right now and then found out a way to, because now all we have to do is figure out red here. And the only reason that doesn't work is because the blue one is so powerful there. But what if I didn't connect it directly to there? What if I dropped the connection there? Would we still have blue? What if I had blue there and blue there? Oh, we got it. 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 We got
You
it.
did it. I know
So basically,
exactly.
yeah, so I was convinced that these top two had to be both connected to blue in order for that one to work. But instead I decided I'd connect this one and that one, which gave it enough power with the blue to get to that connection to make there without fucking up the red, basically. That, yeah, and it's difficult to explain. But these types of puzzle games are like the exact brand of autism for me, so I'm just...
That love could be eternal. But I'll admit that sometimes it seemed impossible to continue. Sometimes I thought you were unfair, or cruel, or just incomprehensible. I'm sure you thought the same about me. And I'm sure that sometimes you were right. No wonder all the ancient love songs repeat the same themes. Longing, happiness, regret, and forgiveness. I want you. I love you. I miss you. Forgive me.
What?
Is that the Washington Monument?
The Washington Monument?
So what happens if you scan that QR code with your phone?
I guess nothing.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I've tried,
Okay.
but I don't know. Maybe if somebody ever made the exact
His
same
group
QR
just
code lead to
lost a
something, then.
supermodel. Not only a whip-smart entertainer, but a near and dear companion for passionate small communities. Rip Scoot.
True.
Hope you throws hands with Steve Albini or send Jimmy Kimmel a bad fart.
He will send
Sorry
Jimmy
about
Kimmel a bad
Scoot.
fart.
Their cause of death known?
Cause of death? He watched his first Pixar movie. Just took him out immediately. We did a long live stream earlier about everything we knew about it. So just go back in the recording. We had a big conversation about that. So thank you though. He saw Inside Out 2.
That movie looks awful.
One of these terminals at one point had like an entire text-based game in it, which was really funny.
Like a role playing, like a
Yeah.
D&D style. God damn.
Yeah, it was great.
Did you enjoy
I beat it. Yeah.
That's good. It's easy for those to be kind of boring.
Apparently people are saying it's good. Yeah, that's what people said about the first Inside Out.
Let's say that about every movie.
Yeah.
Like the bar for a Pixar movie for people to go apeshit over it is so low. Like all it has to do is just be like not the worst movie ever, and people would be like, "It's a miracle." So, Scoop made the right choice. Never seeing a Pixar movie. Okay, so I can go back here and probably block one of these at some point to help. So I want to get through here. Right now, the blue is preventing me from going there, so I need to strengthen the red, basically. And then this can pause the blue. So now the red's going through, but then it's stuck back here in the exact same way. Oh. What is this? That opens up this blue. And then where's the red even coming from? Where's the regular red coming from? Oh, what's... Oh, I get another connector here. Okay, why don't I do that?
Yeah, two it looks like.
Yeah, here. Shit. Helpful tools. Thank you. Yeah, there's no way Inside Out 2 is gonna be like I'm choosing not to watch
As an
it.
Asian person, I will greet my friends by asking them if they're the Asian guy from 13 Reasons Why. R.I.P. Big Cat, and my deepest condolences.
Thank you.
Thanks for streaming today, guys. It really helped me feel better.
Good. Thank you for being here. Oh. So Sorry, I'm just figuring this out. So when I don't have this here, so right now, this changes that to red when I set it on there. But my question is, where is it coming? Oh, it's coming from right there. So I don't have access to that. The only way I can strengthen the red is by having something right here. That's the only way I can do it. So right now, the challenge is also, now that it's switched to red, I have to have something that gives me some blue to open the door. And the question is, how do I could probably, keep something here without activating it. Change it to blue. Like this. Yeah, so now it's blue. But then where did the... What the fuck? Sorry. Why is that changed to red? Where is that? Oh, it's only changed to red because it's feeding from the other red right there. Oh, God. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't play FPS that much. Yeah. Especially not like competitive online ones. I just find them to be a waste of time for the amount of games that I play a week. I only do it one day a week.
Cause of death was that he got too close to a French person. R.I.P.
He did get too close to a French person. C'est la vie. Alright, 1 second here.